All right, so I was talking to my new buddy Kirk. I was just playing guitar here on the beach, and this friend now came up to me and started a conversation with me, and I wanted to give a little PSA kind of thing about drugs. So with drugs, any drug in general is you trying to artificially raise your awareness and artificially, it's like a cheat to try to make yourself happy almost, and it's to raise your vibration. That's the overall goal of a drug. But in reality, you really can do it by yourself. You don't need a drug to raise your vibration. You can do it from within spiritually. If you're good like spiritually, then you'll be happy. It's a lot of people that are like spiritually content. You notice that they're happy. It's almost every single person that if they are spiritually content, you notice they're happy. But people that aren't spiritually in tune, they are vibrating at a lower frequency, and you can just tell, you know? So I've had my experiences with drugs. I've done acid, I've done Xanax, I take Adderall. It's a prescription right now, but I've taken, like a bunch of different drugs, and I was depressed, I was suicidal, so I didn't really care what I was putting into my body. I was smoking weed a lot, and I thought that's what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, really. But after some self-reflection, I realized that I could be happy without drugs, and I can do it myself. You don't need to go the artificial way. You can do it from within. So I just want to say, like, if you do drugs, you can have a bad reaction to it. You can overdose easily. But one thing that I really warn a lot of people with is psychedelics, because I personally have done acid before, and I did 5 tabs of acid. You're really only supposed to do 1, and I was depressed. I was vibrating at a very low frequency at the time that I took the acid, and when I did the acid, I smoked weed with it as well. And what happened is I was already vibrating at a low frequency. So when you do acid, when you're vibrating lower, you stay there. It doesn't raise your vibration. You actually stay down, and a lot of bad things can happen. You can, they say don't look in the mirror. Well, of course, I looked in the mirror when I was taking acid, and my reflection stood up and walked away, and there was demons in my room. There was these little black fairies all around, and
Whoa.
There was 2 towering dark figures around my bed. I was crying and hyperventilating, and I was having a panic attack.
Jeez.
I actually ended up attempting to kill myself. I slit my wrist when I was on the acid, and I woke up in the morning with bloody wrists.
Oh my God.
But
brother.
to this day, I still have issues with hallucinations because I did acid, when I was 13 or 14, and I'm 18 now, and I still have issues with hallucinations. I have to take antipsychotics, so I tell all my friends, don't do shrooms, don't do acid, don't do MDMA, don't do any of that kind of stuff. They're looking for a spiritual experience through the drug. They're looking for something like that, and you can do that without the drug. And because if you do a hallucinogenic or psychedelic one time, you can give yourself schizophrenia.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
From one time. You can do it 100 times, you can do it one time. You can get schizophrenia on the 100th time, you get it on the first time. It doesn't matter, it's random.
Wow,
But schizophrenia is irreversible. You have it for the rest of your life.
Oh my God, I didn't know this. I'm
Yep.
sorry to interrupt you.
Yep.
That is crazy. I did not know
You're gonna have
this.
to take medication for the rest of your
Oh,
life.
you are kidding me. I did not know. Sorry,
And
what?
it's a horrible experience. So I just want to tell everyone out there, you can find happiness spiritually without drugs, and that's all I have to say.
Well, thank you so much. God bless your brother. Yeah, I mean, this guy is amazing. I think God has him as like an angel in flesh to send a message, just like the Lord. His message is from God about drugs, and listen to every word, please, because God loves you, and so does the brother here. So, like I said, he's like an angel, a messenger from God. sent here to help you, brothers and sisters. All right. Love you all. God
Thank
bless.
you.